Well, let's go back live now to Reiger Park, where the deputy principal of Reiger Park High School is addressing the community.
Parents feel that they send their children and entrust them into these educators in your employ, and want to know, is there any kind of vetting that you do when you employ these educators to ensure that we don't have people who have got the potential to harm our children? Yeah, the community feels they cannot wait until March for the SGB elections. They want the SGB to be disbanded with immediate effect. The people feel that there must, Councillor Crawford, please come here. The people feel that there must be patrols that is organized here at the school. One thing that is very critical for these people, our people, they feel that there must be no more private meetings with parents, teachers, or learners after school. Most of the children that has been on television, or not television, that has been on social media is matric students. We are extremely concerned about that. It is their final years, and we want to know that our matric students are taken care of in a proper fashion. One of the things that parents also raised, parents are sick and tired of racism at all schools. Did you say that, parents? Parents are saying they want the department to install in every classroom and in every office security cameras, so that on those security cameras, if any kind of abuse from teacher to learner or abuse from learner to teacher can be captured. The qualifications of staff must also be checked, because people say that some have been employed into the employ of the department by doing favors. Big thing for us. No, community, let us be orderly. We need counseling for each and every learner. There is even children as young as 10 years old who have seen these videos and pictures. And that pornography material has gone through the whole community. Therefore, we need counseling to be organized through the department for the community. The community is angry and would have loved to speak or to be heard by MEC Panyaza Lisufi. He normally goes to other schools when there's problems. We would love him to also come to this school because he has problems. We want to know who is leading the school right now. We want to know what is happening to the people that is implicated in the videos and so forth. We want to know what is the department going to do about that. And lastly, as the head, I've already said that, but as the head of the department, we want you to tell us on these things that we have said. We're going to hand it to you, but tell us what you have done and tell us what is going to happen way forward. We thank you. MMC. Let me get off.
Reiger Park, the MMC Women Settlement is here, ne? He's going to address the crowd. The MMC Women Settlement, Nasiba Ampia is here to address you guys. MMC.
We are here to say We're here to say down with animals, down. Down with animals that prey on our children, down. We are not going to sit by and keep quiet as a community. This is our facility. And we're not going to keep quiet whilst the school harbors animals that prey on the innocence of our children. Let me tell you what is happening. The reality is that what we have seen on videos might not be enough of what is the real picture as what is happening. It might be that there are some unrecorded instances where our children are actually prey to these animals or this animal. It might be that there are untold stories on a number of children that have been told to go to backstreet abortions because of these animals. Now we are here to give you support as the leadership and as the community of Reiger Park. This is a societal problem. It is not a school problem. We want to call upon the MEC of Education, my counterpart, my colleague, to prioritize this case. But whilst he's not here, we are standing by the community. But we want to appreciate that we are able at all material times to protest with our frustration but remain as a disciplined community. We want to appreciate that. Now, we are dealing with the phenomena of blessers. Whilst we are dealing with blessers, whilst we think that blessers is enough as a problem, we now are dealing with perverts in schools. No matter how neat a haircut of a man can be, there's too much incest, there's too much satanism, there's too much evil that is hidden behind a person's look. So we want to say, as the city of Ekurhuleni, we are standing behind this community. His resignation is not enough. His resignation is not enough. We welcome the MEC for saying that he must be deregistered as a teacher. We must track him off the road. He must never set foot in a classroom ever again. As a matter of fact, his own children are in danger from himself. So, we are going to go, if it is not yet done, we are going to go to the police station. I'll do it myself to actually open a charge of statutory rape. We are going to open a charge of statutory rape. We cannot keep quiet when our children are being sodomized and molested in school, where we would have thought that they are in a place of safety. We are not going to keep quiet. We want to ask the teachers, why have they been quiet all this time while they work with an animal? So we want to say to yourselves, community, as a city, we don't exist in a vacuum. We exist because we are leaders of the community. And we want to say that we are going to stand behind you up until we see this gentleman and his cohorts behind bars. Thank you very much.
And good morning, the community of Reiger Park. Let me first do this short introduction of myself. My name is Tau. I am the Chief Director for the whole of Ekurhuleni region in the Department of Education. the mess that has happened here, I'm also in charge of. I have to make sure that these things are resolved as well. And we want to thank you. First of all, we need to thank you for the kind of cooperation that you are giving us, because we have started working on this problem in the school. As of now, what we need to tell you is that the suspect has tendered the resignation with effect from Thursday last week, such that he's not in the school. Now, number two, as a Department of Education, once we are certain that there is one of us who behaved in this manner, we immediately speak to the South African Education Council to strike such a person off the roll, such that even if he leaves this school, he won't be able to be employable anywhere in the country.
Even outside in the world.
Okay. Unfortunately, in the world, we do not have powers. We only have powers in the country. Now, the next thing that is going to happen, we would appeal with the parents of the children that are involved, the victim children. Please come forward. Come forward, inform us. The school will receive anybody from yourselves with any complaint like this one. Right this morning, as I was standing at the gate, one of the parents gave me this. So we are going to give this utmost attention that we have. So at the end of the day, yes, we are also suspicious that there might not be one person involved in this. That is why I'm saying we depend on your cooperation. If you then, after this, those of you who know anybody, not only in this school, anywhere else in Ekurhuleni, if you know anybody, particularly here because the problem is here, so that if you know anybody that's involved in activities such as this one, please come forward. I'm going to give you my cell phone number so that those of you who would want to communicate with us, they would do so. It is unfortunate that the MEC could not be here this morning because it's held up by other activities of the Department of Education. The HOD is overseas. And that is why they sent me here to say, go and listen to the parents, go and listen to the community, whatever they say. We will take your memorandum. Immediately hereafter, I'm going to meet with the MEC wherever he is and hand over this memorandum to him. I'm going to brief him as well to saying which is what we have seen here, the kind of people that you are interacting with, you as parents of the children in the school. But so far, let me say, your children are supposed to be safe in our hands. That we've got to be honest with you. The children have to be safe when they are with us, when you are at home, when you are performing whatever activity of the day, at work, anywhere else. Your children are supposed to be safe with us. We are appealing with you to saying, amongst us, you know that people can hide, people can pretend to be good, but at the end of the day, they behave in the manner that is unwanted, the manner in which we don't expect them to behave. So please be with us, assist us, so that we root out this kind of corruption, we root out this kind of behavior amongst those of us that are employed by the department. But lastly, which is a promise that we are giving to you, and this is not lies, it is true. The principal of the school has tendered a resignation last week. He is no longer in the school. So we will investigate. In fact, we have started with our investigations. It is just that from here we are going to intensify it. And it depends, like I'm saying, I repeat, it depends, like I'm saying. Please come forward, those of you who have information. We will interact with our teachers in here to check as to whether they can assist us further so that we root out this kind of thing. But we depend on you, particularly the parents of the children in the school. That's all that we need to say.
Oh, they must be suspended. As from today. Give him a chance. As from today.
Okay. With regard to any other, because the information that we have so far implicates one person. No. I am not, remember I have said that whatever information you have, please bring it forth so that we extend, if it is possible, if there are others as well that need to be investigated, we will do so. But I need to tell you the truth, isn't it? I don't have to lie to you. That the information that we have is about one person so far. But we are saying, if you do possess any other information that you want us to take care of, please make it available to us. Now, at the moment, the school, every time when the principal of a school is not in the school, by whatever means, illness, whatever that takes him out of the school, the deputy principal takes charge. So, remember, as we stand here, it won't help us. It will not help us as we stand here to begin to talk this way. All that we are appealing to you is that please respond positively to our request. And our request being that those that you know are involved, come to us. We will then assist you. We will deal with them. We will not leave them like that. The MMC has spoken, and all that he has spoken about, we are in support. We are also in support because we want our communities to rest assured when their children are at schools, because we believe that our schools are supposed to be places of safety for your children. So we are in support of whatever that you are saying, but help us come forward with that information, and then we will take it over. Now, okay. Those of you. Okay, I'm giving now my particulars to you. I said my name is Tau. My cell number is 083 399 7206. Now, let me guide you how you do it then. As and when you are going to address me, indicating all those things that you want to feed us, the information that you want to feed us with, please indicate that you are a parent at this school, or you are a community in this area, so that we know immediately. Now, what then we will do on our part? Once you have started communicating with me, I will then, if you have information that you need to sort of, let's say it's a long information, I will then supply you with my email address as well. As you SMS, as you phone me, I will do that. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's just 2 points. The one memorandum that the director has received from the parent, we need time frames. And this memorandum that we have put together this morning at the Civic Center, there is no time frames. So we need to ask the director or tell the director, when do we want feedback from the department? What do you say, people? 14 days or 7 days? 7.
They also want to know the people that are inside there that are being implicated, are they going to be suspended or what's going to happen?
Director, 7 days. Okay, people, the director agrees on 7 days. And this memorandum that was prepared this morning, guys, please, we can't send this to the department. It must be typed out. So we're going to take this and type it out so that the department can have it. And then the other question that was asked, which is very important, those that are implicated, that are inside, what time frames do they going to get to remove themselves? Because can I ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, can the director will then get involved and give us an answer on that? I can't, director.
Okay, okay. Upon receipt of the information, as we received the information, although the MEC was overseas when we received the information, he gave orders immediately to remove the person from the school. So I'm saying to you, as and when we marched into the school to remove the person, we found out that already has tendered that resignation. So now, any other culprit, whom for now we do not know as a department, you see, yes, I told you, I said to you, we are with you. We feel the same way. We are as disappointed as you are with the whole situation. We accept as of now that we share the same feelings with you. So please bear with us. When I say so far we have information about one person, that is not lies. So we are saying
let's come in. Director, we are saying as a community, we are giving you the information now. As it is now, our children are being taught by some porn stars inside there. Now, as we are giving you this information now, we want to request due process. But we want to request you that you verify our information and take a decision by end of the day. That is what we are saying. We are not mincing our words. Our children are traumatized as it is. We want that we give them confidence that the education department will take a decision with the information that we have given them today. Can we get that commitment, please?
Fellow citizens, I want to make this appeal. Please trust us. We are saying to you, we have dismissed a lot of such kind of people in the past, and we will continue to dismiss them where we find them. And we won't stop there. We would, as and when we find them, we will then deregister them as teachers in this country. They will, as we find them. Now, so I have given you my cell phone number. Give me that information, we will deal with them.
Young Seconda, don't forget that there is children and young people who you have seen, their pictures circulating here. I am asking the community to be sensitive listen, we have agreed in the hall this morning that there are people whose pictures has been circulated and they are part of our community. And we as the community must also know that we want to protect them. I think what the director is saying, if he gets all the names now, then he will take the action that needs to be taken now. So there is no problem there. The MMC has said that he will, in his personal, he will as a leader go forward and go to the South African police, because there is no case at the police station. The commitment is from the MMC to be there. But I want to ask you, moenie vergeet nie, paar van julle wat hier so staan, paar van ons was hier by die skool. Moenie vergeet nie, paar van ons is geleer deur dieselfde onderwysers. Moenie die babetjie met die badwater uitgooi nie. A couple of us must know that you want to make as if everything here is bad. Not everything is bad here. There is some things that is bad and it will be addressed. But we can't make as if every teacher who's teaching here is something is wrong with him. So, Councillor, you have the last say. Mensa, asseblief. Mense, asseblief. Daar is tye soos die, wanneer ons emosies in beheer raak van ons self. Ek pleit met u, ek vra vir u, die name gaan vir die direkteur gegee word en die direkteur gaan intree. Hy gaan intree by die einde van die dag miskien. Ons gaan hom vra. Maar mense, hy sê mos hy gaan intree. Hy weet nie wie is het op die oomblik nie. He doesn't know who they are. He needs information and then he's gonna act in his capacity. Please, ladies and gentlemen, please, let's call it a day so that this can be sorted out. Mense, die moet uitgesort word. As die direkte, mense, asseblief, die memorandum, mense, die memorandum, as die direkte loop, moet hy met die memorandum in sy handen van ons gemeenskap afkom. Asseblief. Okay. Now we have spoken to the department, we have spoken to the municipality, we have even spoken to the MEC via this media. What is going to happen now? Councillor, the leadership collective will make sure that today our director must get the names of people that's implicated so that he can do what they're supposed to do. Because we are not going to say, laat die skool gesluit word nou. Nee. So what we are going to do also is groot mense. We are adults. We are saying let's give the law a chance. And let us give the director a chance to follow the proper procedures. Die waarheid sal uitkom. Die waarheid sal uitkom. Pastor Robert, you are last. Mense, luister gou hier. Luister. Kom ons kry 4 mense. Luister. Gee kans. Let's get 4 people. We've got names of the people implicated. Immediately now. 4 people. Just form a line here. Give the names. Then we hand it over and they must deal. By the end, listen, by the end of the day, we will send information out to the parents as to inform you whether these people have been removed pending all the investigations. Agree on that? Okay, 4 mensen, happy. That's 4 mensen. Those who've got the names, please give us the names. We hand it over. Then first the names, or write the names on the memorandum. Let's get the names on the memorandum. Right? Please come and write down the name of the people implicated.
We make a separate list with the names.
Okay. Yeah. And then one of the community members are going to hand over the memorandum personally. In person. Okay.
Well, the community members there of Reiger Park are just being addressed. They just finished talking to the MMC also addressing their community, and the Chief Director of Education Department in Ekurhuleni also just promising that the department has started taking investigative action against the principal. There was also mentioned that the community is giving the department 7 days in which to respond with their actions, and also the Chief Director giving out his personal cell phone number, asking the community members to come forth with more information, as the department believes that there are more people who are implicated in this matter, that the principal did not act alone, but that they actually need the community's support in order to get to the bottom of this problem in Reiger Park. The residents of Reiger Park have used social media to vent their anger and disappointment, with some threatening to demonstrate outside the school. At Batuk Musica says the principal was seen as such a respectable man in the community. This is a massive shock to so many. May he rot in jail. At Elizabeth Malaza tweeted, "It truly is sad when those who are entrusted to educate prey on the helpless." At Diary of a Zulu Girl posted, "This man needs a proper hiding before we send him to jail." At Miss Mercy _ said the video of Reiger Park High School principal is so disgusting, not only because he's taping a sexual act with a minor, but probably because he's going to use it to blackmail the girls into silence. At Bay _ Boosie says, "I can name and shame. Perfect example is the principal of Reiger Park High School." At J. Somarchi tweeted, "Several tapes. I'm sure there are rumors a long time ago about the principal. Please let those that knew be brought to book as well."